All right, we are live. We are live. Good evening, everyone. 1 second. How's everyone doing? Going to wait till some people jump on here. I wanted to do a quick live video before I head out to the gym. So we're going to talk about the law of averages. And once you understand this concept, folks, you should be able to really change the game in your marketing. What's up, my man, Reggie? Thanks for that like, brother. Appreciate you, man. Reggie, me and Reggie and I, we're going to be doing a video here soon, a case study. Reggie has joined one of my programs, and he is loving it. It's passive income at its best, no recruiting. So more about that later. But in this video, again, we're going to talk about the psychology of the law of averages. If you are in business right now and you're struggling, if you're struggling in business, I have good news for you. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And the reason you're probably struggling right now in your online business is because of one thing, and I've talked about this before, that is traffic. Now, once you understand the psychology of the law of averages, which also, by the way, goes along with the law of gravity, the law of physics, momentum, whatever you want to call it, your marketing efforts will become a lot clearer and you will start to see the light a lot better. And that is my goal for you in this video. So again, if you're here, go ahead and say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And we're going to go ahead and get into this video. All right. What's up, Dominique? I have prepared a diagram for you guys. So bear with me while I share my screen. Okay. So give me 1 second. Going to do this real quickly as I can. All right. Here we go. If you can see my screen, please give me hit that like button for me if you can see my screen. So what is the law of averages? The law of averages basically is I'm going to say the science of you getting traffic, getting eyeballs on your offer on a consistent basis. You giving a presentation, doesn't matter, but you're giving it to a certain amount of people or you showing it to a certain amount of people. And let's just say, for hypothetical reasons here, let's just say you have 100 people look at your offer, whether it's on the internet or you're sending out postcards through the mail, it doesn't matter. 100 people look at your offer. Out of that 100 people, maybe 1 or 2 may take you up on that offer. Okay, so the law of averages says, in a nutshell, the more traffic that you are dispersing through your funnel, the more traffic, the better, because it's going to start to, it's kind of like, let me put it like this, kind of like popcorn, right? You put popcorn in the microwave and you got to wait a little bit before you hear that first pop, right? What a law of averages says, it's going to pop, but the problem is, when is it going to pop? And that answer lies in your efforts. That answer lies in your commitment, your consistency to get consistent traffic to your offer. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. The law of averages, the law of physics, all of it to me goes together. You go at the top of the Empire State Building and you drop a bowling ball, right? Eventually that bowling ball is going to hit the ground because of the law of gravity. Same thing with traffic. You start to run traffic, you start to generate traffic, so to speak. Eventually, the law of gravity is going to take over and something inevitably is going to happen because of your activities, okay? But here's the problem that a lot of people are running into. They're not giving this system or this method in any time. They're impatient. Your patience is going to be where your treasure is when it comes to your online business. So I've drew this diagram to kind of give you a foundation of what to expect and what to look for. Your goal in a 90-day period, and I say 90 days, I always talk about 90. When you're able to put yourself on a 90-day game plan and you're consistently every day doing something for your business for 90 days, because of the law of numbers, again, because of the law of gravity, you will start to gain what's called momentum. Okay. Momentum is the sweetest thing that you can do or tap into or experience in your business. The sweetest thing, because once you achieve momentum, guess what? It's going to be hard to slow that momentum down. It's very, very hard to slow that momentum down. So after 90 days, roughly speaking, hypothetically speaking, 500 to 1,000 visitors per day to whatever offer that you are promoting. Now, there's several ways to get traffic, several ways. Here's the other problem that I see. The other problem that I see is most people rely just on one traffic source. Now, have there been people, successful entrepreneurs who've been successful in with one traffic source? Absolutely, absolutely. But with it, with my experience, I'm all about, if I'm going to diversify my portfolio, if I'm going to make multiple streams of income, it just makes sense to me to go ahead and have multiple ways of marketing my business, because all we're going to do in the end is maximize our potential. We're going to maximize the law of average. We're going to maximize the law of gravity. Everything is just going to speed up. Now, a lot of this that you see here is going to take some education, especially if you're new. It's going to take some skill set. If you're willing to step out on a limb, that's what entrepreneurship is. If you're willing to do that, then you can be successful. You can and will be successful. When I first came online, folks, I didn't have anybody teaching me how to do a video. I didn't have anybody teaching me how to do SEO. Let me actually put that right here. SEO, I'm going to talk about that. Something that I really taught myself early on. I'm a self-taught marketer. Now, I had mentors who taught me how to think. Remember, your success lies in how you think about your belief system. Your success lies in how you think about your success. So they taught me how to think. They taught me how to remove the old furniture out of my mind so that I can move in new furniture, so I can sit down, relax, and think like an entrepreneur. And that's what it's all about. You got to change your mindset first, and then you have to develop a plan. So they taught me how to think. They pretty much just kept me motivated through the first 2 years when I came online. Okay, it was all really mindset. I learned a little bit of marketing, but when I was let loose on my own, that's when I had to really learn some things on my own. Okay, so I say that to say this: educate yourself, get involved in a system of a community that's going to motivate you, inspire you. And I'm going to name a community before this video is over. I'm going to name and prefer a community that I've been a part of since last year of October. So it helps big time. So what are the different ways of marketing? You probably can think of more ways than I have right here: solo ads, Bing ads, Craigslist. I'm actually going to show you what happened today with me with Craigslist here, and with SMS, text message marketing, ringless voicemail, videos, my favorite, okay, Instagram, and SEO, which is search engine optimization. SEO is something that, again, I learned early on. I taught myself, I bought some courses, of course, early on in my career, because I wanted to learn how to show up in front of people. If people are searching, which people right now all over the world are searching for ways to make money, searching for ways to start a home-based business, how can I show up in front of them? That's my question every day. And that's where I get my video ideas, okay? Every day, what can I do to show up in front of my prospects? And that's how I do it, folks. I use a certain amount of keywords. There's a strategy to it that I use. I use a 3-fold strategy to rank, okay? And people who call me on the phone, people who find me all over the world, they say the same thing. Hey, I found your YouTube video. I was on Google, or I was on YouTube, and they found me, okay? So it's something that I learned early on. Along with that, I'm just kind of sharing with you what I do on a consistent basis. SEO, Instagram. I have lots of engagement on Instagram. You need to be, let me say this, you need to be using the social medias, okay? Bottom line, it's free. Instagram is free, YouTube is free, Facebook is free, Snapchat is free. You want to be amongst, that crowd, because that's where a lot of your prospects are, believe it or not. They are on these particular platforms. And why not market to them and show up in front of them on these platforms at the same time? Now, it's going to take you some time to build that up. That's okay. At the same time, you are doing a little bit of paid marketing on the back end, like a solo ad, like a Craigslist or a Bing ad, to catapult your results. So let's get into this, okay? My what do you call that? My goal for you and my advice to you is to pick at least 2 to 3 of these strategies and set yourself up on a 90-day game plan. Okay, me personally, early on, I started doing videos. I said, I'm gonna put myself on a 90-day game plan. And again, the key words behind 90 days is momentum. Something else is going to happen in 90 days is this. You're going to break a lot of your old habits. Research says it takes 21 days to break a habit, right? So 21 days in, boom, you broke a habit. Actually, you're going to have 21 days and then another 21 days and so forth and so on, right? You're going to be breaking habits. You're going to become a locomotive after 90 days. I promise you, if you stick to the plan, all right? It works. 90 days. Pick 2 to 3, run with it, don't look back, okay? That's going to start your traffic. Now, you need to be running traffic to whatever system you're working. I don't know, it doesn't matter. You need to run it to a system, or right here I have what's called a Webby, short for webinar. Let me show you something real quickly. I posted this. All right. So this right here is a screenshot I took of my webinar stats here the last 48 hours. Okay. So as you can see here, this is just one webinar that I'm using. This is a webinar that people can come to and watch anytime. Anytime they can watch the replay. But look at the numbers here. Okay. 130 registrants, 24 live attendees. This is what I'm most excited about. 86 replay attendees. That's over 66% show up rate. That is huge. So while I'm sleeping, while I'm doing other things with the family, while I'm, working out at the gym, I have these webinars and other things going for me 24/7. And that's because of this model right here. Okay. So you get traffic, focus on focus on 2 or 3. My recommendation is to have 2 free methods that you're doing and 1 paid method that you're just going crazy with, okay? 2 methods free, 1 paid method, and just put yourself on a plan, okay? System, don't matter what it is. And then, you can take them to a Webby. It's all going to lead them to the same place. So here's the deal. As you do this, look at the flow here. You're going to start to generate what's called leads. Okay, very, very important. I'm excited every day because when I check my email, I have a steady lead flow. And I don't have to buy. These days, I'm so organically out there that I generate leads every day organically without buying traffic. Now, I still do traffic. I still do paid marketing now, but I still have the organic side because of what I've learned early on and what I've started to implement on a consistent basis. Remember, momentum, leads. As you start to generate leads, guess what? You're building your biggest and best asset online, which is your list. Okay. Now I want to veer off here for a second and talk to you about Tripwire. A Tripwire is basically this right here is powerful. I have a Tripwire in my website, and it's basically my ebook. My ebook costs a whopping $9.95. Okay. Now, when people start to buy this, we call them buyer leads. When they buy anything, I don't care if it's 50 cents. When someone makes a purchase who comes through your system, they become what's called buyer leads. Those are very, very hot leads. And now they're on your email list, and you can remarket to them all day long. That is the beauty of building a list. I used to be confused when folks used to tell me, internet marketers and my mentors, the money's in the list. And I didn't understand. Now I understand, because check this out. Especially if you have a Tripwire, something low cost of high value. And when you start making this front end money, you get buyer leads in your list. And these buyer leads you can remarket to all day long. And if you're wondering why you're not making sales, again, along with what I just told you, it usually takes a prospect 7 times to see your offer before making a buying decision. So your job is to continue to market. Here's the other thing. There's a lot of psychology behind this, folks. Once you understand this flow, your job as a marketer should become a lot easier. It should just flow like water, right? Here's the other thing I wanted to share with you. Why social media? So let me give you an example. Say you run a solo ad. You're just starting in business. You run a solo ad, right? And the solo ad, the prospect sees your opportunity. They go into the system. They become your lead. They see your name and your picture or whatever, and your number in the autoresponder. Guess what's going to happen next? You have to understand the psychology of your prospect, folks. The next thing they're going to do, let's just say the guy's name is John Doe. Okay, John Doe sent the solo ad and got a prospect on this list. Great. Okay, the prospect is going to see John Doe's name, and guess what? That prospect is going to go to YouTube. That prospect is going to go to Facebook. That prospect is going to go to Instagram and look up, hey, how can I connect with John Doe? If he can't find or she can't find John Doe, you may lose that lead. You may lose that sale. You see what I'm saying? So how am I able to make sales in multiple different offers? How am I able to do that? First of all, I am maximizing my social media real estate as much as I can. I'm available. I leave my number out there. I let people can book a time to talk with me. They can book strategy sessions with me. They can pick up my ebook. They can see me like you see me. Okay. You can't reach out and touch me, but hey, it's like I've had people say, hey man, it feels like I've been knowing you for a long time. I've been watching you for years. That's beautiful. So that relationship factor, that branding factor, you see what I'm saying? It goes a long way. And here's the kicker. Once you go through all this and you're mastering it and you're doing your 90-day plan, you're building a list, guess what? People are going to start to like, know, and trust you. People are going to start to not getting phone calls now. Somebody probably looking at my my live right now. People are going to start to like, know, and trust you. And guess what happens when that happens? You start to make sales. Simple as that. As simple as that. And here's the other psychology of the law of averages. People, your target market, and hopefully you know what your target market is, or you know what they are or who they are. Your target market loves consistency. Okay? You want to be a leader, you want to stand out above the crowd. Start being more consistent in your efforts. I guarantee you will draw a crowd. I guarantee they will hunt you down like well, I don't know, like a deer. Okay, I don't know what else to say. They will hunt you down, hand over fist. You see what I'm saying? So this is it. This is the psychology. What goes on behind the scenes in the front of the proposal? What goes on behind the scenes when you get to a capture page? What goes on behind the scenes? This is the flow right here. That's how it should be. Speaking of YouTube, so I started my YouTube channel. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. P.S. And by the way, as you continue, as you do your marketing, especially YouTube is paying me almost $500 a month just for my videos being out there, folks. YouTube will pay you over time as you do videos when you become a partner with them. I got over 1 million views, over 1 million views on my YouTube channel, folks. 12,000 plus subscribers. When did I start this channel? View channel. View channel. No, that's not it. Okay, video manager. I think I started this around 2014. July 2014 is when I started, I believe. Over 1,000 videos. All right. Well, I can't find it right now. You get the drift. You get my point, right? So YouTube is free. And guess what? You don't have to show your face to do a video. I get that all the time. Oh, I'm just too nervous. Look, if you want success, if you really want success, you're going to have to jump over some hoops. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. I'm just telling you the honest truth. You got to get out of your comfort zone. That's what it's going to take. Did you get out of your comfort zone when you went to college? Did you get out of your comfort zone when you went to college? When you signed that dotted line and paid thousands of dollars without the guarantee of getting a job? Think about that. Entrepreneurship is about creating your own economy. Creating your own economy. Going to college, getting a job is about creating somebody else's economy. So which one would you rather do? Create your own economy? Work hard, create your own economy. You went to college for 4 more years, minimum 4 years. If you got a master's degree, more than that. If you got a PhD, and that's not a play hating degree, folks, that's a PhD doctoral degree, you went to school at least 8 years. How much money did you spend? Folks, look, without even thinking about it, you went to school. Okay, this is what we were taught. Okay, I did the same thing. Okay, but it was a risk. It was a risk. My question to you is, how much are you willing to risk to create your own economy? That's the question. Most people give up within 90 days because they don't see anything, right? Don't give up. Think about that. There's a thin line between there now. It's a thin line. So this is the diagram. Now I'm giving away this right here, folks, is what I paid thousands of dollars for early on in my career, and I just learned it. Okay, I learned it on my own. You know, of course, through my years, I bought a lot of courses, a lot of marketing courses, ebooks, you name it, CDs, whatever. And what I did, I said, hey, I need to put this. How do I put this in action? How do I put it in action? And that's what I've been able to do. I'm still mastering stuff. I'm still mastering the game. I'm still not an expert. Okay. I'm still helping other people out to understand this stuff here. I talk to people every single day. So let me show you a strategy that I did. I use Craigslist and I use SMS. This is something you can do. It's very simple to do. Okay. Very simple to do. Let me do this. Let me go to my Facebook first and show you this, okay? Let me do this. Get out of here. So right here I said I posted on, I tested the ad on Craigslist, right? And, you know, the whole goal was to see how my new phone funnel would work. Within minutes, I had a text message from the actual source that I use and the audio from a gentleman wanting more information. Now, this gentleman didn't just want more information. He said, my level of interest is 9. That means this was a very hot lead. Had a chance to talk to him today. I'm going to follow up with him tomorrow. Very hot lead from Craigslist. I spent $25, okay? $25. And he left a message, said, my level of interest is 9. Please call me back. I'm ready to roll. That's a hot lead, okay? That is a hot lead. Here's what I want you to do. This is the tool that I use right here, SMS Phone Leads. A lot of you guys probably already have it. And I want you to do me a favor. I don't care how many of you call. Call this number right here if you want to hear the message. that I used in my ad. It's 405-346-8358. You will get a chance to learn how I set this up, okay? Now, the actual script, the actual strategy, the actual ad, I can't share with you. I share with my elite members. I'm going to be putting together a marketing course here. Just a little short, marketing course that I'm going to share with my elite members who's joined me in my higher ticket programs, okay? So I can't share with you. You're going to hear the script, but I can't share with you the actual, because I have another voiceover, professional voiceover that I just got recorded. It's done. It's ready to upload. And just think about, okay? Think about where you can put this automated number. Think about it. You can put this in Craigslist, which I just told you I did, newspaper ads, ringless voicemails, of which I'm going to be doing as well, okay? P.S. and by the way, I'm going to be talking about that. Ringless voicemail, I found a source where I can drop 50,000 voicemails in one time. At one time for a very low cost. Actually, it's like 2 cents a drop. Very cheap, cheaper than solo ads. So I'm sharing that with my elite members. Think about it. Where else can you put the SMS phone funnel number? You can put it, again, magazines. You can put it on Instagram. Okay, you can send it out to your list. Here's a tip for you. If you're building a list, hopefully you are. One of my favorite headlines, I'm giving you a little secret sauce for tuning in to tonight. One of my favorite headlines is text me ASAP, and I put the number, okay? Text me ASAP, 405, you know the number, right? Here's the other thing about this SMS number, right? The beautiful thing about this is this. No matter if you call, no matter if you text, it's going to send you an auto text message with whatever link that I want to send to you. Talk about slick, right? So whatever you do, you call, you text, you're going to get a text message. Guess what? The text message is going to lead you to my system or my Webby, and I'm going to capture that lead. And guess what? When I capture that lead, I'm going to be building a list. And when I build a list, I can start to remarket to that list, and the cycle starts. Okay? I just gave you a huge nugget, folks. Just gave you a huge nugget. P.S. And by the way, I'm taking donations. I'm taking donations for this video. I'm giving away a lot of secrets. I'm just messing with you. If you want to donate, that's fine. I'm just okay. All right. So that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. If you have someone who's struggling with traffic, the reason they're struggling with traffic is because they don't understand traffic. They don't understand the law of numbers. The reason they're not making sales is because they don't understand the law of numbers. So you can share this video with your team, whatever you're doing. You can, I mean, it doesn't matter. Share it with them. Share it with them. It's going to help them. It's going to help them. Guarantee you. Now, what do I recommend if you want to learn some of this stuff, right? If you want to learn some of this stuff, you need to be involved in a community that's going to not only inspire and motivate you, but it's going to give you a daily method of operation in knowing how to work this, okay? How to work this magic. I posted earlier right here that an hour ago, and I'm running out of time. It's already 6:17. I got oh my goodness. Okay. I posted that I made my 102nd Fearless Momma customer today. Now that's 250 times 102. That's over $22,000, not including six-figure empire. Okay. The Fearless Momma, let me just log in real quick. Let me just log in for you. Is a platform where you can learn what I just showed you, okay? So it's a platform where you can learn marketing, you can learn traffic, you can learn how to change your mindset. Early on in my career, what saved me from not quitting was not the how-tos, it was how to stay in the game. It wasn't the how-tos, how to do this, how to do that. It was how to stay in the game. In other words, what kept me in the game early on was the mindset stuff, the mastermind, the camaraderie, being around other entrepreneurs who are going in the same direction, because maybe you're in a position right now in your life. Maybe your spouse, maybe your friend, maybe your coworkers are calling you crazy for stepping out on a limb to become an entrepreneur. And you're surrounded by all this negativity. And guess what? You will start to believe it. Your subconscious will start to believe it if you continue to take it in. So how do you combat that? You get into a community that's going to teach you how to think. And you get into a community that's going to teach you how to market so that you can one day walk away from all that negativity. Now, of course, you can't walk away from your spouse. Hopefully, you're not walking away from your spouse, okay? But show them otherwise. My goal early on, again, I had a lot of goals early on. My goal early on was prove them wrong. They think it's a scam. Okay. You don't think it works? Oh, great. You motivate me. Game on. That was my motivation. And guess what? I don't hear anybody. I hear crickets now. I don't hear nobody laughing no more or pointing the finger or you're crazy, Ontarian. Nobody's laughing now because that was my motivation to prove them wrong. And hopefully it's yours too. Okay? So thanks so much, guys, for watching. I got to get to the gym. It's late. It's late. Oh, let me check my phone. I was getting a lot of calls here. Hold on one second, folks. Let me see who's tuning in today. Let's see here. All right. And I've been on this almost 30 minutes. Crazy. Crazy. All right, here we go. Cool. All right. I guess everybody's good. Hey, Stephen, thank you, sir. I appreciate that kind comment. I do my best to serve you guys. And really, from the bottom of my heart, I want to help as many people as I can. I would not be wasting my time. I would be at the gym right now if I didn't care. You know, I've been called everything in the book when it comes to, you know, as an online marketer, if people are talking bad about you and downplaying your work, I mean, you're heading in the right direction. My goal, and people know this who've been following me, and you will know if you've been looking, you've just now found me, that I am trying to help as many people as I can. I'm not perfect. I don't make all the right decisions all the time, but I do my best. Okay, it is all in integrity. What I'm doing right now is probably one of the best ways to get traffic. One of the best ways to get traffic. It's kind of like this. It's going live. This was the best tool that Facebook can put out, was being able to go live anywhere in the world. I mean, that's something psychological is about that. I mean, people can almost reach out and touch you, right? And they can feel your energy. They can feel your passion. They can feel the value. It's all about the feeling. It's all about the experience. It's all about the experience. What does that mean? I'm almost done. What does that mean? Let me explain real quick. Let me ask you a question. Why do you go to Starbucks? Why do you go to Starbucks every day or multiple times a week, and you pay all this money for Starbucks where you can go to Walmart and get Folgers coffee, buy your little whipped cream and, whip it all up, right? For cheap. Why? Because of the experience. Because of the experience. Why do little kids love McDonald's? And why do parents take them there to get their Happy Meals? Because of the experience. Right now, you are experiencing the experience. I'm not going to go too deeper than that. You guys will get it. All right. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. God bless. God bless. Take care. Hey, you got to understand that it's going to take faith to make this happen, right? Don't give up. Don't give up too easy. This is, hey, just take your time. Get into the Fearless Momma. If you don't know what it is, get with me. If you got any questions, get with me, okay? You can also visit prodigymarketingonline.com. That's prodigymarketingonline.com. Pick up my free ebook, and you're going to have a chance to pick up my other ebook that costs a whopping $9.95, and you're going to have a chance to have a strategy session with me. I love strategy sessions because I pretty much dissect what you have and say, okay, this is where you need to start. And I can start everybody. Everybody comes to me. I'm set up like a Walmart, so I can say, hey, go here, go there. You know, I got something for you here. This is what you want to do. Then you want to do this. You see, that's what it's about. Helping other people achieve. I'm out, guys. That's it. Take care. Again, this what I just shared with you is over $3,000 in value. Easily $3,000 plus in value, folks. And we know what's on the other side of value: sales. You want to make more sales? Provide more value. How much value are you providing in the marketplace? Think about that. Take care. God bless. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.